The Federal Emergency Management Minister has announced that the old emergency warning systems will continue to function once the new national AusAlert comes online in October. State and territory governments have raised concerns about compatibility issues and the system's capacity to reach those living in remote areas. Reporter Will Murray joins us now with more details. Hi there, Will. So first of all, what is AusAlert?
Well, good morning, Ros. AusAlert is a new national emergency alert system that is capable of broadcasting an audible alarm to all compatible devices, whether that's your phone, your tablet, even some smartwatches, if you live in a very specific area that is likely to be affected by an emergency. This comes as a recommendation of the 2020 Black Saturday Royal Commission. After that event, there was seen as a need for a new national system which gives the most accurate, up-to-date information to all those affected by a disaster such as a bushfire or a flood. Now, this uses what's called cell broadcast technology, not the old SMS technology. And that means that it's able to, as I said, target very specific areas, affected in these emergencies. And what happens is you'll receive a 10-second audible alarm if you're one of those people in that area. And then afterwards, if you click on the notification that you receive, you'll get that specific information about where you need to go to find safety. So basically, this is a new system that is designed ultimately to take over from the current sort of hodgepodge of state systems we've got in place.
So what were the concerns raised by the states and territories, and have they been addressed?
So specifically, there was a few concerns, particularly around capability to work with older devices, given that this is new technology that's not using text message. A lot of the states were concerned that it wouldn't work with older systems. And the Emergency Management Minister confirmed that in some cases, for example, if you're using an Apple device, unless you've got system 26.4, it won't work. Or unless you're using an Android device with the software Android 12 and above, it also won't work. There are other concerns about not being able to link with satellites. Unless you're covered by a telecommunications tower, you won't be able to receive this alert. And also for victims of domestic violence who often use things called hidden phones, Ros, that don't want, a 10-second alarm going off when they're trying to keep themselves hidden. There were some concerns that you're unable to basically turn this off unless you turn your phone off altogether or into aeroplane mode. As to whether those have been addressed, not particularly, but the Emergency Management Minister Kristy McBain said that the old system, which is able to contact some people in sort of more remote areas and also things like landlines, will still be in place. Take a listen.
Existing warning channels such as websites, radio, social media, television remain instrumental in the safety of all Australians. We'll be running AusAlert alongside the existing emergency alert system for this high risk weather season as we continue to work with emergency services on the AusAlert rollout.
So will a planned national test of the system still go ahead on Monday, Will?
It will still go ahead, Ros. There's no plans to stop that test run. So that'll happen at 2 p.m. on Monday, Eastern Standard Time. So that's 12 p.m. in WA. And as I said, that will be a 10-second alarm followed by a notification on your screen. Obviously, that won't go anywhere to information about an emergency. But yes, that will still go ahead, and the October rollout nationally will also still go ahead. But like Ms McBain mentioned, the existing system will be available as a backup. I should mention for those with hidden phones, they are encouraged to turn those phones off for an hour before the test goes ahead and for 24 hours afterwards, so that when they turn it back on, the alarm doesn't sound. So yes, still going ahead, all planned for Monday, Ros.